This tutorial was brought to you thanks to the supporters on the screen. Check out TAPgiles.com to find more Dreams resources, donate to support my work, or engage my services to get private instruction or help on a project one-on-one. Someone was asking how to kind of take this apart to be able to colour the just the panels of the car or whatever. So I thought I'd show how to do that by kind of chopping apart the Sculpt. So if I use a grid snap and L1 and triangle to lock it onto there, I'll make it bigger with L1 and up and down, and I'll just copy it over here so we have the original over there. We'll make this into just the bumpers and non-panel things, and then have this just for the panel things, and then we'll kind of move this across to combine them again. So let's add it there. When you sculpt something, it keeps all of the edits that were made. So this was that shape that was added, and this door handle was a torus that was added, and so on. And you can move them around and do what you like with them. So I'm just going to delete some of these. Yeah, let's do this one now. So I won't need that because that's separate. I need that and these lights and stuff. I need the grill. Remove another light. So the main thing we're trying to get to is so that we can tint the body of the car and leave the rest of the car the same. Really, we need to go in and spray paint this to a bright color. So I'm going to choose bright red and surface snap and spray paint. So I'm going to stretch this up and down. Oh, I also need to turn on mirror. So now if I do that, it's actually affected the other side as well. So we can just work on one side of the car and it'll be absolutely fine. I guess we just got to rotate it like that. Hold L2 to rotate the shape because I want it to be kind of flat to the bonnet. And now I can go like that. So let's go for just a sphere now. Yep, so and then we actually want to delete the bumpers. Like that. And now I'll get I'll push the touchpad and use black. You can basically use any desaturated color, and that won't be affected by the hue shift we're going to do. You can move that whole thing over here like that, and now we can tweak the car body. And if we put tint amount to 0 there and make sure this color saturation is high, then we can use the hue cycle to change the color of the car completely, which means you can like emit new cars and they all have a random color or something. Go in here and use the cutout tool with a cube and make the grid smaller. And I just want one of those side mirrors. And now that's chopped it out into its own object. So I can take this back over here and delete it from the other part. There you go. So you could like move these around or whatever. I'm going to put them in the same place and just copy this and flip it. While holding it, I push the left stick and that flips it in that direction. And there you go. So now you can tint these the same if you wanted to. You could say these are going to be red as well, or you can make them different color, or make them kind of chrome, make them more shiny. For chrome, you make them white and very shiny and metally, that. And now if we go to guides and turn off studio lighting, we get the normal lights like the sky and everything, so it looks kind of chromy. The original version is very thermo efficient, but making all these separate objects is adding to thermo more and more, so just be aware of that. But I want to get the headlights now. I think I'll just chop this part out. And I'll copy it over here, see if I can get away with using the same sculpt for the rear headlights. Use precise move and just rotate it a bit. Make this red. Oh, full tint. There we go. And kind of a darker red, I guess. And when it glows, it will be a stoplight. So let's delete that and delete that. Oh yeah, a trick is with the precise move. Right now it's using like the scene grid that you're currently using, so like those axes. But if I want to use the axes of the object, because we've already rotated it, you could go and use local space. So now it's like sideways and back and stuff according to what we rotated it to before. So sometimes that's useful. It will do. And then I'll put that on, copy that and flip it. Let's use precise move on grid space. Just tuck it in there.
Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something new. Go to patreon.com/TAPgiles to get 5 hours of tutorials early for $3. Here's a preview of what you can learn if you choose to become a supporter.